This is EA Sports. PGA Tour coverage coming up next. It's second round coverage of the California Classic. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths.
Great start.
Frank, this is a nice looking hole. Not long, only 371 yards. But challenging in its own way.
It is challenging. The best approach here really is a conservative tee shot to set up an aggressive second.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpet.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Frank, I'm guessing as a player, this is the kind of shot you like. Early in the round, short par 4, nice look as you get set for the approach shot.
After a tough opening hole, Pete Dye gives you a chance here. Scoring club in hand, if you can get it to the right distance, even 15 feet wide of this flag, very much a better chance.
So on a putting surface, and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. This birdies at 1 and 2. We could be in for something pretty special today. Moving to the third hole to par 4 again. This one 471 yards.
He's loading up on it.
Looks to be putting everything into this one. Just destroyed it. Squeeze that one, Frank.
That is the champion of the mashes. He mashed up. I don't know if that button can be used again after that.
Well, this is the kind of wind that separates the great players from the average players. You really have to be strong to handle these kinds of winds. And he's made it onto the green. Locked in on the lead and the speed. He'll take par and move on. Now at the fourth, par 3, Frank, what's the key here?
Somehow find some green grass. The name Sandpit pretty much tells you what is around the green.
Frank, this one's offline.
It's rough and mixed up over there.
Oh my goodness, Frank! I think that may be it. So we played our first par 3, now to the first par 5 on this golf course at PGA West. It is the 535-yard fifth hole. Frank, it appears as though it rewards precision off the tee.
And the ball must can run out of water at 335 yards. So with the Dustin Johnsons of the world and the Rory McIlroys, that's nearly doable. But if you can't hit it that far, it's quite obvious. You've got to keep it down the right side. And for those people, they put 2 little bunkers there.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green.
Couldn't have done much better than that.
Eagle is very possible. Frank, it's one thing to jumpstart your round. This would ignite the round.
You don't normally see 2 par fives back to back, so the chances of having consecutive eagles is so rare.
Frank, a long par 3 here at the 6th, 255 yards. Club selection obviously is crucial.
Yeah, and length is very important here. Something that can fly high and land soft is obviously going to make that green play a little bit bigger. If you get a breeze off the right or left to right into, this hole becomes very challenging.
This one doesn't look good.
There's water over there.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
What does he have all along?
Trying to make yet another birdie. You can see why this player has been compared to a young Rory McIlroy. Featured golfer making birdie and now sitting comfortably inside that cut line. Frank, this is like a big water park here at PGA West. We saw it at the 6th, and here again at the 7th, a challenging par 4, 346 yards.
I've never, ever seen anyone try and drive this green, so it's just a layup. You see the bunker down there in the distance. That really is the stop sign. So something that's short of that, but really what I prefer is try and lay up on a nice number. Something that you got a full shot in, whether that be a 9-iron or an 8-iron or a wedge. You'd like to have a full club in here. Rich, I think he's going for a different green. Is he on the wrong hole?
That's not a green in regulation. That's a green in miscalculation. Wow, that hurt.
It did. Shot gone forever.
Bad news is, Frank, that's a bogey, but the good news still has the lead.
Can't afford another, though.
Now we're at the 8th hole here at PGA West in La Quinta, California. 559-yard par 5. Frank, what are the options here?
A good tee shot, you can certainly reach this par 5 and 2. There's a crosswalk that comes across in that vicinity of 330 yards. That's sort of the green light area if you can get it down there. Anything short of that, it becomes very much a 3-shotter. If you can get it close to that crosswork that goes there, then certainly this becomes opportunity knocks. This is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie.
Remember, out of the rough. Expect the ball to jump forward a little bit.
As we arrive here at the par 4 9, 452 yards, I hear players like you often say, I'm going to take it on. What do you mean by that, and how does it apply to this particular tee shot?
Well, you have options, obviously. One is to hit it down that right side, which is your best shot. The easy way is obviously to bail it out down the left side, but then you're almost giving into the hole, like you're accepting you're going to make bogey if you're lucky. So in the end, you're forced to go back to option A, which is actually to challenge the best shot you have, which is down the right side.
Should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Frank, it's not about getting the ball close to the hole from that spot.
Well, he had no chance to get it close. I thought he had very, very, very little chance of getting it on the green. So given that, that was a very good shot.
Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, a little change in the attitude right now. When you've let one go, you've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Just a superb performance on the front side. He's hoping to keep it going here on the back nine, Frank.
The game is so much easier when you're swinging well, putts are going in. Really, you've just got to keep out of your own way. There's something about a well-hit shot. That's beyond long.
That is a sensational play right there, and you have to think that a little helping breeze gave that a nice boost.
It can't be that good.
And that's how you play the game, right there. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday, and he'd do it again today. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Well, Frank, how about this hole? Par 5 11th at 617 yards.
The goal here is to take all those bunkers down that left side completely out of play. You can hit it far enough down there, you can get close to this green. But if you do stray a little bit, all of a sudden, well, it's called eternity. You're going to find that this hole will play very long.
That's in the fairway. Setting up for another approach, our featured golfer has continued that excellent play from earlier in the round.
Indeed, there's no better feeling in the world than when you know you're firing on all cylinders. Hitting fairways, second shot's just going straight at the flag. Right now, everything is working.
Into the tall cabbage, that ball is swallowed up. They'll need to be strong with this. Safely aboard. Like we have said it over and over. Another birdie. Now the par 4 12th, only 363 yards, but Frank, it is intricate. There's a lot involved, isn't there, in playing a hole like this?
Yeah, I think this is where you have to work out, which clubs do you hit the best? Are you better with a 9 on, are you better with the wedge? Because that's the distance you want to hit it to. That's how you can be aggressive, even when you're laying up.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Good strike, good line, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, what has stood out for you watching this player into these wins?
A lot of smart decisions. Not trying to fight the wind, using it, and really just a lot of good strikes, one after the other.
Early part of his back nine and a good approach shot. I don't have this for birdie. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Just slides by.
Yeah, can't afford to miss too many of those out here today.
Par bid here.
Just dwindling the holes down. Pars are fine right now.
Now at the par 3 13th, and Frank, in some ways, this is vintage Pete Dye, isn't it?
It is. His use of wooden bulkheads, plus the fact that he gives you that diminishing line. The further you go back into this green, you realize it's a larger carry. It just sort of reeks of something that's hit to the front mid-right of this green.
Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good. Good chance now for a birdie. That is an outstanding shot.
Yeah, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
In the hole for birdie. Fourteenth hole, par 4 of 389 yards. It is short, but Frank, there is some danger lurking along the way.
Yeah, most of it's sand. Two options really: poke it down that left side, let it run down there like a bowling alley. Either that or take that bunker completely out of play, 290, 300-yard category, and get it down there where it's just a flick wedge.
Right where they were aiming, in the fairway. All right, partner, walk us through this approach shot here at the 14th.
You have to respect the back of the screen as it starts to narrow up. The widest part of the screen is the front. The advantage of that, though, if you do leave it a little bit shorter, you are putting uphill.
Continues to roll the ball very well. Solid par 4 here. The 15th is 468 yards. Caught that one flush, Frank. That was beautiful.
What was the movie again? Dead, solid, perfect.
Second shot now at 15. This one is definitely heading left. Looks like it is going to end up in the rough. Pretty good result right there, considering
It looked rough all the way.
Exactly.
Rich, really did.
out of the par 5 16th. Frank, this is a pretty solid hole.
Like all the other par fives here, length gets a big advantage here. This hole, as you mentioned, bends to the left, and that bunker can be taken out of play by the longest hitters. 326 yards will get you past that. Otherwise, there's sort of a V shoot down the right side that everybody else has to respect.
Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all of that?
21 feet from pay dirt. Well, you could see he thought he had that.
He looked in the whole way until the end.
Everybody loves him. Birdie on the card. Par 317. It is the signature hole here at PGA West. They call it Alcatraz with good reason. You can get locked up here and they'll throw away the key. It's a place that has spoiled a lot of rounds through the years. This one's looking good. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot in the easy birdie.
Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Well, Frank, hopefully the player has arrived here at 18 in a pretty good frame of mind. If not, you have to be thinking, oh, here we go again. Water left. I mean, you could shoot 100 out here on this golf course if you don't have your best stuff.
Yeah, this is another example of, you're right, if you've got the bad mojo going, this is not the hole you want to be playing. Water left, bunkers right. Somewhere in between, though, this fairway.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business.
Has it. Well, here we are at 18. It's par 4, only 439 yards, but again, we've said it all day long. Water to deal with.
It's a great driving hole here, Rich. You don't necessarily have to hit driver. There's three groups of bunkers that are really in play off the tee shot. It's the one in the middle. That's around 290 yards. That's the one you really have to focus on. For stronger players, there's nothing wrong with hitting 3-wood off the tee there. You're still only going to have a shot of 150, 160 yards. Whichever way you look at it, it's something that you think you can find the fairway with.
EA Sports is proud to present PGA Tour coverage. Today it's live third round coverage of the California Classic. So the action is underway. I'll take you out now to our featured golfer here at number 1. Starting to round the turn now. 72 holes, it's a lot of golf. Third round about to get underway.
Yeah, played well through the first 2 days. Very much in contention. But it's still a new day.
I mean, he just blasted it down the fairway, well over 325 yards. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. This is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like.
That looked like a miss hit, Frank.
The lie was okay. It's a little surprising. Maybe wrong club.
Okay, good shot on the dance floor.
got it for par.
To the second hole now, par 4, only 371 yards. Frank, what do players need to look out for off the tee?
It's really a layup hole here. No need to hit driver down there. The biggest bunker in the distance there is about 300 yards. You have to avoid that. Nothing wrong with hitting an iron or even a hybrid off this.
And that's going to stay on the fairway with the second hole.
Second shot now at the second hole.
This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, a chance for another one today. This for another birdie on this hole on the week. Good putt.
Moving to the third hole, to par 4 again. This one 471 yards.
That one came right off the end of the bat. He really laid into that.
More than got a piece of that.
Frank, this one is veering far to the left. So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
Oh my goodness, he just made that. I cannot believe it.
I was thinking he might get it close. And just a great shot.
Frank, we're not at the beach. We're in the California desert, but I'm staring at plenty of sand right here.
Yeah, looks can be deceiving here. This is where somehow you do have to focus on exactly where they put the flag, and that's on the green stuff. Green is 36 paces deep. If you can just focus on that and don't let Pete Dye's sort of weirdness with all that snaking bunkers left and right, then just try and approach it as a straightforward par 3. I know it's easy to say, hard to do.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man. Now this for birdie, came away with par in the previous round. Nice solid start to the round. Tee to green looks to be in command.
Yeah, it's surprising. I thought he might have been a little shaky out of the gate, but certainly proved me wrong.
Well, here we are at the fifth hole, a 535-yard par 5 for the long-hitting professionals. Frank, certainly not a long test. What is the challenge here on this hole?
It's another example of great design by Pete Dye. He'll give you the trouble on the left on the tee shot, and then he moves the trouble to the right on the second shot. He's going to get you one way or the other.
Heat-seeking missile right there. Wow. Good tee shot right in the fairway and plenty long. And his second shot here at the par 5. All right, the winds are starting to pick up. Frank, you've played in conditions all over the world. What's the right way to approach it?
You really got to find out, first of all, the direction you're going in, and you have to be certain of it right now. And plus, if there's a gust, that's something you can't, you've got no control over.
Just misses. So the eagle goes begging. He still has this for birdie. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Oh yeah, he's made it for a birdie. Well, Frank, how about this 255-yard par 3 sixth?
Yeah, there's a bit of a bailout area, sort of short and left, but the only thing really going in the player's favour, it is a big green, 51 yards in depth. So you want to sort of do the maths in reverse, 255, take away 50, 205 front. It doesn't sound as daunting. This is heading in the wrong direction.
Uh-oh. Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Yeah. That's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Never a doubt, looking to make a statement today. Frank, this is like a big water park here at PGA West. We saw it at the 6th, and here again at the 7th, a challenging par 4, 346 yards.
I've never, ever seen anyone try and drive this green. So it's just a layup. You see the bunker down there in the distance, that really is the stop sign. So something that's short of that, but really what I prefer is try and lay up on a nice number, something that you got a full shot in, whether that be a 9-iron or an 8-iron or a wedge. You'd like to have a full club in here. Ooh, I like that. Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpet.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for 11.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's formality now.
Trying to make yet another birdie. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now we're at the 8th hole here at PGA West in La Quinta, California. 559-yard par 5. Frank, what are the options here?
A good tee shot, you can certainly reach this par 5 and 2. There's a crosswalk that comes across in that vicinity of 330 yards. That's sort of the green light area if you can get it down there. Anything short of that, it becomes very much a free shot. If you can get it close to that crosswalk that goes there, then certainly this becomes opportunity knocks.
Wrongly pattern all day long. This is just brutal. Superb shot.
It's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
He's done it. That's an eagle right there. Tremendous the par 4 452 yards is all you want.
You could make 5 here every day just by poking it down the left side, but who wants to do that? Force your hand, try and go down the right side. Might make the odd 3, make a few more 4s, but miss it on the right. That's when you start to make a big number.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway and well over 320 yards.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way. Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Wow, rolling ball beautifully. Makes birdie again.
Yeah, that pace, that roll, it's always getting to the hole, and it's the perfect, what we call the perfect holding speed. It uses all 4 1/4 inches of the cup.
Like the looks of this one.
Oh, yeah.
In the fairway here at the 10th. Nice way to start off the back nine.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops. So a good chance to make a birdie.
This is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Early part of this second nine, a good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie.
This is an awkward length.
Get in. Yes, good putt. Oh boy, this is a long par 5, the 11th at PGA West, 617 yards.
Knew it right away. Picked up the tee, didn't even look at it. We can see it. It's perfect. Right down the middle of the fairway. Crucial eagle attempt on the way. And it's a long way to the hole for him. Never easy. You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. This will be a birdie if it drops. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been.
Frank, P. Dye always gets a player thinking what might be going through a player's mind right here.
You're going to play it as a layup. You know, that's a given. It's just what distance you want. And for every distance you're going to hit it off the tee, Pete Dye gives you a different challenge. If you lay it all the way back, obviously you've got the widest field. Then you've got the longer second shot. Get a little closer, it starts to shrink up, shrink up, shrink up. So how much do you want to bite off?
Club has been pulled. Ready for the second shot now at the par 4 12.
Had a birdie here yesterday in their close. Great opportunity for another one. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today?
So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. Settles in over the putt. He'll take par and move on. Tricky par 3 here, the 13th, 214 yards. Should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. Good putt. Well, Frank, kind of a make-or-break hole here at the 14th, par 4, 389 yards.
For the Cavalier player, you can sort of go at this this green in a more direct line. 290 yards will take all this bunker down the right out of play. Just need you a flick in here. I would say that's not a bad play, really. If you don't do that, then you just got to thread it down the left.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Stroke that with authority. Frank, if a player needs to make a big move at the close of the round, how could they get at this whole location and make a birdie? They call this turning home.
Yeah, I think that's where you have to be a little more aggressive off the tee shot. A drive of 280 yards can certainly take those two bunkers down the left out of play. There is one in the distance down there, 350 yards, so even the longest hitters can still hit driver down there. You imagine pumping one down there sort of 340 yards. Now you turn a long hole into a drive and wedge. That's how you get aggressive. Shot on the easy birdie.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. And he has it for birdie. Frank, this could be an exciting and pivotal point in the round, the par 5 16th.
Especially if the player decides to have a go here. If you're going to take it on a direct line, then you've got to carry all of that bunker complex. But then the other thing to realize, what's the worst thing that can happen? Just in the bunker, right? It's worth a go. Either that, hit it to the other side. There's no way you're going to reach this par 5 and 2.
Good tee shot right in the fairway and plenty long. Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot. That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt to eagle coming up.
We often say, Rich, you should always try and make it. I got to disagree with that. Lag putting, it's just about taking the strain off the next one. There's always other holes to be played.
From that distance, you settle for 2 putts. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Par 3 17. It is the signature hole here at PGA West. They call it Alcatraz with good reason. You can get locked up here and they'll throw away the key. It's a place that has spoiled a lot of rounds through the years.
This one's looking good.
Beautiful shot. That is tough.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
This for another birdie on this hole on the week. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall.
One great hole after another here at PGA West. The finishing hole, no exception. Frank, what can we expect here?
Great finishing hole. It's amazing. If you took the 3... Oh, he's winding this one up. Does he have the power?
And that ball is absolutely scorched. Just hit a seed out there. Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin.
Frank, this approach shot seems pretty straightforward. Just don't hit it left.
Yeah, it's a tough second shot. It's that visual. Once again, you've got that green that's angled to the left. But once again, like a few holes out here, you do not have to hit directly at this flag. You're allowed to move that flag manually 15, even 20 feet to the right. There's nothing wrong with that.
Throwing darts just inside of 5 feet as this putt for birdie. Oh yeah, he's made it for a birdie.
There you have it. Round 3 is finished, and it was a good one, Frank.
Yeah, after 3 rounds in, you really could start to see who could take home the trophy when it's all said and done. Great play, though, up until this point. Round 4 should be an absolute thriller.
Coverage coming your way is presented by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Golf Channel on NBC and EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today it's live final round coverage of the California Classic.
This is a good-looking shot.
Superb shot.
That's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Frank going for 2 in a row now.
Great start.
Well, the tee shot has landed in the bunker. 120 yards. Frank, for a long time, the stadium course at PGA West was thought to be too difficult for the professionals. How'd that happen?
It wasn't really unusual. A lot of Pete Dye courses, when they first came out, with the wooden bulkheads, so visually intimidating. It was such a departure from traditional golf design that players, they weren't very receptive to it. They thought it was too punishing, and yet now we look some 20, 30 years later, Pete Dye is going to go down with the Mackenzies, the Donna Rosses, the C.B. McDonalds as one of the most innovative and one of the great architects that actually changed the direction that the game's gone.
Back in the late 1980s, the Tour Pros actually refused to go back to the stadium course. They signed a petition to get it removed as one of the host courses, a ban that effectively ran until 2015. But now the Career Builder Challenge will return to the rotation in 2016.
Excellent shot to within 10 feet. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
Always take that. Good par putt right there. Good contact, good result. Those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. Absolutely throwing darts just inside of 5 feet. Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie. He takes care of business there.
Solid stroke. Safely on deck.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good looking birdie.
This is that awkward length. I thought they'd at least pick up a shot. Birdie looked like a sitter. Now at par.
Golf ball. How about this, Frank? You don't see this too often. He's setting up to take a shot from the cart path.
Different sort of drive. This is heading in the wrong direction.
Uh-oh. Wow, lucky break right there.
Yeah. That's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Just sensational golf, and he finishes it off with an eagle.
This has to go in the hazard.
He needs to get up or it's going in. Lost that one. Out of bounds, and that is a costly stroke. Third shot now after having gone OB. Oh no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh, this is going, gone.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck? In this situation, Richard, bogey's not all that bad. Still has the lead.
Good solid tee shot right there, about 280 yards. Well, Frank, no doubt, players thinking about one thing, making a three, hitting a good shot in there close.
Yeah, the green does narrow up a little bit in that back left corner, but a good layup gives you a chance to go directly at the flag.
Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. Man,
I just pushed it.
boy, that hurts. Getting set now over the putt. Good putt. Putting everything into this one. Just destroyed it. That's in the fairway. Now the approach shot here on this par 5/8. Should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Just an incredible shot. That is a very makeable putt after a great approach. Well played. Shouldn't be a problem here. Ooh, that hurts. So the eagle goes begging. Still has this for birdie. This is a player in full flight right now.
It looks too easy right now.
Nice long tee shot there and a good lie, Frank. Now the difficult second shot here at the par 4-9. Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin.
So, sizing up the approach shot here at the par 4 10th. What's a player trying to work out right now with their caddy?
Distance club selection is always the situation here when you have something to carry and something to stay short of.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Ideal position, sitting up perfectly. This is going to be an interesting day. The wind is howling, or as they would say in Scotland, just a wee breeze. Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Frank, this is just an absolute bludgeoning right now. An eagle when the lead widens. He has put himself in an excellent position with a beautiful tee shot. And now a good look at the green. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today. And in for birdie. That is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie.
Has it. Great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Moving into this second shot here for number 14. Needs a GPS to find this one.
Yeah, see that thing down the end waving, the flag? This is nowhere near that.
is a tremendous shot right there. Touch, nerve, had it all. And he has the bottom of the barrel.
Like the looks of this one.
Oh, yeah.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards. Down the fairway.
The approach here at 15.
This is a good-looking shot. Had a birdie here yesterday. Didn't get it close. Great opportunity for another one. This for another birdie on this hole on the week. Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
Did the job right there.
He's loading up on it. Smoked that one.
Squeeze that one, Frank.
That is the champion of the mashes. He mashed up. I don't know if that button can be used again after that.
Just a gutsy shot right there. And a good look at Eagle coming up. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Never a doubt looking to make a statement today. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot in that. Easy birdie.
Good chance here.
Oh, yeah, he's made it for a birdie. Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpet.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for 11.
Just a case of a hole suiting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today.
Now, putt for par.
And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Just a tremendous week of golf, and that, my friend, is a winner right there.
Yeah, and he should be proud of himself too. It took golf of the highest quality to beat this high-quality field, and that is something that you will remember for a long, long time.